There we are. Perfect. Okay. So this is a highlight for me, Jesse, because I've been listening to your music since If You're Never Gonna Move was called 110%.
Oh, okay. So we know you're an old school fan. Thank you.
I hope so, because then it turns out that you've been singing like forever, right? But that's the point where I started listening to your music. So
that was pretty early days, Carlos. So I
yeah.
appreciate that.
Okay, well, that's nice. So also, I was in Tulum for the Young Turks party.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So, well, they're now called Young, as I read yesterday.
Yeah. Yeah.
But you were there, and it was a total surprise because uh, you were in my bucket list, you know, you and Twigs, who canceled this year because of obvious reasons. Well, last year she was coming here, but has your show been here? No, or has it?
Never. Okay, so the Young show was on Tulum New Year's Eve. XX were playing. Grimes was playing. Do you remember?
Yes.
And because I'm friends with all that lot, because I put out a song with them called Valentine with Sampha.
Yeah.
They said, listen, Sampha's here. Do you want to come up and sing? And I was like, okay. I think I sung. Did I sing?
You did. I think I like 2 songs with Sampha precisely. One. Yeah.
I can't even remember what I did. So I think I was kind of listen. I think that there was some fun mushroom chocolates going around that I probably shouldn't talk about. No, we were having fun, and I was there on holiday.
Yes,
and actually we had a nightmare holiday where we didn't have anywhere to stay, and my mum was having to pay the baker on like the strip of Tulum to plug in her curlers to curl her hair. So she was having to pay the local butcher or baker to use his electricity, because obviously it's like this eco place. So it was a funny old holiday, but it was really, I mean, like, to have all my friends on the beach and to sing there, but it just gave me a taste of singing in Mexico, which I feel like, it's been the biggest excitement that I'm getting to speak to Mexican press, because it shows that there's an interest in this record.
No.
And I really think if I get to come to Mexico, my show is going to be fabulous. It's going to be very, very fun, and we can have a lot of fun. And I've heard about the Mexican audiences that they are the best. So please, can I come?
Yeah, I mean, we're excited about it. Do you miss the concerts, the festivals very much?
Yeah, I do. And so the irony that I made this record that was like supposed to be this like energy, live focused record that I was going to go, and I could go anywhere because I could go and do it in a club, just like me and a mic, or I could go and do it on a stage with my backing singers. Like, I had it all worked out, and then the pandemic happened, and that's okay, because we kind of reimagined how we promoted it. And I'm quite excited because like the anticipation is still there. The shows are still going to happen at some point. It's just like been moved along. And, it's okay. It's fine. I'm patient.
But you were very hands-on through the pandemic. I mean, you had all these videos that, let me say, I love all the videos from the album.
Thank you.
They're so, I mean, really, it seems like they're very nice and simple, but they're so complex in a way, I think. The editing, I'm just amazed by the editing of all those videos.
Listen, I didn't do the editing, so I'm just gonna let you in on that. But I think for us, we were dealt this hand, everybody was, where everything was supposed to shut down. But I was adamant that I didn't want my music to not come out. I know lots of people delayed their records, and I was like, no, this is the time when people need to escape. This is a record that I'm not gonna bring out. Like, I was finding so much solace in listening to music. So I was like, I've got this music, let's go. And we'll just think about it. And actually, weirdly, we were able to be far more creative and imaginative than we would have necessarily have been in a time where it would have been a normal way of promoting a record. I would have probably done the singles as videos. But this way, I got to work with people all around the world, from Los Angeles, Serbia, where else do we go? Colorado, Paris, London, all around the world, with so many incredible dancers and new directors and new ideas, and just, really get creative and build this world that is What's Your Pleasure. And I think that only served my record and my fans better, because then they got this whole picture that sometimes you're restricted by when you're promoting a record and you're only allowed a budget for a single, video. So I felt it, although we were all locked down, there was something so like liberating and free and brilliant about how we could build this world of What's Your Pleasure, which, I'm very appreciative of.
But did you get a lot of feedback from Save a Kiss? Because it
Yeah,
was kind of TikTok-y, right?
Oh God, don't say that word to me, please. Jesus. No, I'm joking. Actually, I've realized that TikTok is really good. It's not just people doing dances. It's really funny. I think there was this thing of this obsession of us being on these grids. So these grids of faces, and that idea of that we, Save a Kiss was not meant to be put out in a pandemic, but weirdly the words rang even more kind of sentimental and poignant. Save a kiss for me tonight, promise you it won't be long, just save a bit. And everyone was not able to be with each other. And so that idea of people being able to feel like they could be included from all around the world, from dancers and fans that were in that video, it connected us in a very simple way that offered a smidge, a tiny bit of joy. And that was lovely for me. And I think maybe for lots of other people, and I think that people responded to that really well.
The choreography is wild. I wouldn't learn that in 100 years.
Listen, if you're going to come to my show, you have to learn it. I'm going to put like tutorials up for people to learn online. So we are all going to be dancing, even if you only get like one little
Yeah. You know what's crazy? I've been talking to friends through the whole pandemic about, I'm sure you heard this before, right? The disco thing, but you, through your podcast, got to talk to Dua and Kylie and Roisin. So you gathered the whole gang of disco divas.
The Holy Trinity.
Yeah. And so how was that for you? I mean, because to me, your record, well, I should say it was my favorite record from 2020. And my favorite record.
So you should say that, Carlos.
No, but it's true. Right now. It's true. And then this happened. Like everybody was doing disco. So how did you feel about that? I think it was a satisfying thing for the press to kind of go group these things. And look, for me to be grouped with Lady Gaga, Roisin Murphy, Dua Lipa, and Kylie, like, I'm not going to be angry about that. Even though I think all our records are very different. I don't think my record is full disco. I think it's, it was never meant to be, there was this really funny debate on a podcast that was like, that is not disco. And I'm like, I agree. I'm not saying that it's disco. Like, there's nods to disco. There's nods to house. There's nods to groove. There's not, so, for me, it was really funny seeing everyone kind of debating this and like putting us all together, but really satisfying. I mean, it's a good group of women to be around, isn't it? Yeah, it's great. So about the deluxe edition, say, deluxe is a word to be used on a Jessie Ware production. So did I hear Kylie, or am I just imagining that Kylie is unpleased?
Oh man, you know what? She's not unpleased. But when I wrote that song, I was like, this sounds like a Kylie Minogue, like 90s rave record, like if she was going to do it. And I really wanted her on it. And I actually asked her if she wanted to be on it. But we have plans for bigger things. I know, and so, so it's kind of, when I wrote it, I thought you probably can hear Kylie on it because I was kind of imagining I was Kylie. But it's not Kylie. Okay. But we will work together. Like, it's going to happen, and the song is going to be, I don't know what that is. The song is going to be fantastic. It's not written yet, but I know it will be amazing.
So about Table Manners, is Table Manners still on?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I've got one tomorrow. I've got Laura and Vula tomorrow, who I love.
Cool.
And yeah, we do maybe one or two a week. It ticks along. It's a pleasure. We had Naomi Scott last week. Oh. And we just do it. And it's amazing. It's like another part of my job now, but a real pleasurable job. And, we love it.
for that. So I'll leave you with a last question. So through the videos of What's Your Pleasure, I noticed that there's you said it before, like there's a lot of people from all over the world, but it's
Yeah.
also a lot of different kind of people. So I felt like showcasing like LGBTQ people and also like older people.
I just think that like that my music and me, I'm inclusive. I want everyone to be involved. Like it doesn't, you know, I don't want things to feel restrictive or, you know, so for me, it's just like, I don't even think about it. Like it's something that's so, well, I mean, we do think about it, but like, it's not a kind of agenda filled, you know, I have LGBTQ plus community have been with me from the start. And this is, I think, the crowning record for that community who wanted this record from me. So I gave it to them. And so it's just me appreciating, you know, appreciating them, and because they've appreciated me for so long, and dance music should be for everyone, right? Including older people dancing, you know. I think that's definitely just it's I want it to feel accessible for everybody. So if my mom wants to come and dance at my show, which she will, great. If my grandma, if she was still here, she'd be coming, you know. Like if her mate wanted to come, that's fine. Like it's for everybody. And music, yeah. So it's been really amazing how much this album has kind of generously given to, like, you know, people have spread the word. The fact that I'm chatting to you right now, it's moved around the world in a really amazing way, and I'm so thankful for that.
I thought, well, that's cool because it's all stylish people, you know, all dressed up on this fancy train.
Listen, like it's just like it's my videos and my fans, they're an extension of me, and they are the reason that I get to do this. And so we have fun and we enjoy and appreciate each other, and that's amazing.
Well, thank you very much. And it was
Thank you, Carlos.
very nice to meet. I can say meet you because I
mean,
thought,
look, I don't know what you look like, so I don't feel like we've fully met. You need to would you not put on your video for 1 second so I can at least say hello?
Oh, I thought you were watching me.
No, I can't see you.
Sorry. Oh.
I've been able to see you at all.
Is this me? Oh.
No, you nearly came about. Oh!
This is me.
This is the first time I've seen you. You're fabulous.
Well,
do you want to be in the next video?
This is me. Well, sorry. I thought you were watching me.
No, I can see you.
I really haven't done a lot of Zoom through this, really. I mean, this is like my 4th time on Zoom.
What have you been doing?
I know. Well, not much, really.
Well, look, it's been such a pleasure to chat to you, and nice to see your face.
It's been a real pleasure. Thank you, Jessie.
Take care.
Bye.
Bye.